I take the shirt in my hand and see that it has gathered quite a bit of dust. I wear this shirt only for special occasions, and after coming back from those places, I wash it and fold it away. This shirt was given to me by my uncle last Eid. It was bought because it looked loose, so after about a year, it fits me just right now. Last week, there was an event at college, and the MP came to distribute prizes for the essay competition. Everyone dresses well, and I also wear a new shirt. I came second in the essay competition, and I went to receive the prize from the MP wearing the red shirt. I decide that I need to wash the shirt right now. It has gotten a bit dirty. Outside, the sun is shining brightly, and the sunlight is glimmering on the glass window of the neighboring house. If I wash it, it will dry within a couple of hours. There is a special reason for washing the shirt. Tomorrow is the wedding of Shobuj's little uncle's daughter. Shobuj is my student, and he is now in class 7. I have been staying at Shobuj's house as a lodging master for 6 months. Shobuj and I stay in one room, which has a bed, a table, and a wardrobe for clothes. There is a window right next to the bed, and when I open it, sunlight comes into the room. In exchange for staying and eating here, I teach Shobuj and his sister Kotha. Kotha is now in class 3. 2 days ago, Shobuj's uncle came and invited us to his daughter's wedding. There is quite a festive atmosphere at Shobuj's house for the wedding. Shobuj has new clothes and shoes. Kotha has a pink dress, and Shobuj's mother has bought a sari. I also decide to wash the shirt and keep it aside. I will wear the red shirt to the wedding. This shirt looks good on me, and I have a new pair of shoes, which I take out from under the bed and clean. For a wedding, one must wear good clothes and shoes. I wash the shirt and put it out in the sun on the roof before heading to college. In the evening, I come back, take the shirt from the roof, and iron it. I thought I would try it on once, but then I thought that if I put it on now, the folds would get ruined, so it's better to keep it folded. In the early morning, I wake up quickly. Shobuj is still asleep. Auntie hasn't gotten up yet, and the morning sun has just risen outside. I woke up so early, and I had my eyes closed for a while. Then I got out of bed and sat at the study table. It was 8:10 when Auntie came and pulled Shobuj up. He sat on the bed with sleepy eyes. She held his hand to help him stand and told him to go take a shower. Shobuj goes to take a shower. As soon as he comes back from the shower, he puts on his new clothes and shoes. Auntie is also bustling around the house, carefully taking the gold jewelry bought as a wedding gift. I close my book, get up from the chair, and as soon as Shobuj comes back from his shower, I go to take a shower myself.
I was wiping my wet hair inside the house with a towel when Auntie came and said, "Zahir, are you going to college so early today? Listen, it will be late when we return. Here, take this 100 taka and have lunch at some hotel, okay?" Auntie placed 100 taka on the table. I said, "Okay, Auntie, that's fine." Auntie went away and then came back, leaving the key to the lock next to the 100 taka. She said, "Be careful with it." "And how will you stay at home?" "Times are not good, the house could be robbed." I replied, "I will come straight home from college." Shobuj and Kotha left with their parents, and I was alone at home. I took a leave from college today. I have taken leave because I am going to a wedding. I took out the red shirt that was folded and placed it on the bed, staring at it for a while. Then I sat at the table with a book, noticing a 100 taka note on the table. Auntie said I am just like her son. I had thought that everyone would take me along too. Luckily, Auntie doesn't know I have taken leave and washed my shirt. If she knew, I would have been embarrassed. I took out my math book and solved a few problems, but I didn't feel like studying. My eyes kept wandering back to the red shirt. I got up from the table, took off the folded red shirt, and pulled out the shoes I had kept under the bed. I put on the red shirt and wore the pair of shoes. I walked around the room for a while and went to the roof. I looked at myself in the mirror for a moment. Seeing my face made me feel bad, so I smiled at the mirror, trying to see how I could look good when I smile. I talked to myself. Now it feels like my closest friend is inside the mirror, standing in the red shirt. I was all alone in the room. Whatever I did, no one would see. I lay on the bed in nice clothes and kept thinking that by now, Shobuj and the others must have reached there. A picture of the wedding was floating in front of my eyes. In my imagination, I was seeing a wedding scene, an abstract image of a wedding. With my eyes closed, I was walking in my imagined wedding, wearing the red shirt, although I couldn't see anyone's face clearly. There, I could see Shobuj on one side, and yes, I saw Auntie too, wearing an expensive sari, standing holding Kotha's hand. Kotha had tears in her eyes. Maybe Auntie scolded her. My dream stretched long, and I didn't even realize when I fell asleep. When I woke up, I felt a terrible hunger in my stomach. The 100 taka was still on the table. My shirt had gotten quite wrinkled from lying down. Well, that's not a problem now. I'm not going to the wedding anyway. I took off the shirt and put on a t-shirt before going to the washroom. Just then, there was a knock on the door. I opened the door to find my uncle standing there, wearing a white Punjabi and smelling of perfume. I was surprised to see my uncle at that moment. He said, "How are you?" I replied, "I'm good. How about you?" He said, "I'm doing well. I came to take you with me. Is there no one at home?" I said, "No, no one is home." He said, "Your aunt's younger sister's wedding is nearby. I came this morning and thought I would take you along. Come with me, we'll have lunch together." I said, "Uncle, please sit inside. I'll be right back." Uncle came inside and sat down. I rushed inside the room, put on the red shirt I had left open, and wore my shoes. I went to the wedding with my uncle, dressed nicely. His 2 children, Nabanita and Rohan, were there. I saw them after a long time. The arrangements at this house were like the wedding in my dreams. Seeing all the faces, I felt like I had seen these faces in my dreams. I sat down to eat next to Rohan. When a lot of food was served on my plate, I realized tears had come to my eyes as I was about to eat. No one noticed, or else I would have been embarrassed. Rohan said, "Eat a lot, Zahir. You have to fill your stomach." I just smiled softly, took a tissue with my left hand, and wiped my eyes. 21 years have passed since that day when I was a lodger. There is a boy living in my house. He studies at Rajshahi University and teaches my 2 children, Samina and Polash. We take this boy Zahir with us whenever we go to a wedding or someone's birthday. I bought him 2 shirts, one nice shirt so that he can wear it to special occasions. Zahir ul-Haqi took a long drag on his cigarette and said, "The gentleman's home is in Barisal. He is now in Rajshahi as the district commissioner, living there with his family. I met the gentleman last month on a rainy